Movie Sophie's Choice, he can only save one of his two crew members who are about to die. And he picks Harry Kim because he knows him a little better than the other crew member, who of course was a beautiful female guest star who was a wonderful actress. So the doctor thinks that he's violated his own Hippocratic oath because he's allowed his personal feelings to be involved in a medical decision. And he believes that by saving Harry Kim, he has condemned the other crew member to death. And that creates a conflict in his program. And he gets into this mental loop, and he argues with himself and starts to go crazy, starts to basically fall apart. It's the technological equivalent of a nervous breakdown in a human. And the crew doesn't know what to do. They keep rebooting my program and the same thing happens over again. I thought that was a really interesting episode. Because it dealt with tremendous feelings of guilt and shame, but also the notion of redemption, that there was the possibility of starting his life over again. The final scene when Captain Janeway leaves the Dante poem, La Vita Nuova, the new life. With the opening line is something like, and on that day when I first met you, and in my memory, in the book of my memory, on the page that is the day that I first met you, my life began. Something like that. Your life can begin again. It was very ambiguous for a Star Trek episode. It did not tie things up because these giant questions of existence can't be tied up easily. I remember the producers couldn't decide whether or not to leave the ending ambiguous, whether to cut the final scene altogether. But I am very proud of that show, and I had very large dramatic acting challenges. As they gave me more recently on Starfleet Academy, in the 8th episode, when the Doctor struggles with his demons from the past, the demons the reason he doesn't want to get close to one of the young students at Starfleet Academy, because she reminds him of his daughter, who he lost, his holographic daughter, who he lost. So he has to make a courageous step to become a parent, which was quite moving, I thought, that episode. And as far as funny episodes, my favorite one will always be Tuvok, I understand you are a Vulcan man. The Tinker Tenor Doctor Spy, where the Doctor can't stop fantasizing. Because let's face it, fellas, there are days when you just can't stop fantasizing. Am I right? Maybe the ladies as well. Where the Doctor felt that he was irresistible to all women. That was my favorite scene to shoot, evidently.